Hi Taurus, this is your monthly tarot readings by M for the month of April 2020. Okay, I'm gonna draw 4 cards representing 4 weeks, and then I'm gonna pull another 4 to pair it with them. Okay. Knight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. The World card. Strength. And your influencing energy is the shadow side. The Death card. It's good. It's transformation, it's change. Change. Some situation is over, never to come back again. Knight of Swords, it seems to me you wanted it. You're pushing forward, you're charging towards it. You welcome it. And even maybe working with it. Because that card energy is one that we expect. It's not surprise. We never surprise with it. It is always something that we knew it's over. It's going to finish. That we knew. That sort of energy. But with the Knight of Swords, it's active. This is activity, but it's communication. That talking about it, doing it in that sort of way. You're communicating things. You're stopping it, but saying it. Your decision comes up forward. Interesting. Let me pull the spirit cards. So Knight of Swords, I'm going to pair it with 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's over. 2 of Pentacles is paired with 5 of Wands. And then the World card is paired with 6 of Wands. And then Strength card is paired with 8 of Wands. 2 cards numbered 8. Queen of Swords in here. Some Gemini, maybe Aquarius or Libra person that you're dealing with or influencing you very much this month. Could be your energy as well. This is very intellectual, very understanding, very caring, but in that logical way. Queen of Swords shows you way, cuts everywhere, things that do not belong to you anymore, goes perfect with the Death card. So it means whatever goes now, whatever is supposed to go, you do understand, and you, as I said, you're working with it. You've got Knight of Swords down there, you are full of energy for it. You are not just sitting and advising. It's not just advisory, not just your thoughts about it. It's not your understanding. It's not just your logic. It's your action there. That's action. Let's finish with that. Let's cut it off. Queen of Swords knows exactly what doesn't belong to this place, what doesn't suit you, because it's a very intellectual, very intelligent, very logical energy. So that's what happens here. And it moves into the first week. It's kind of blends with this first week of April with Knight of Swords and 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords about the same as the your Death card. Definitely completion. All that is communication, something that it was on your mind. Like you've got some worries, some thoughts about something that is unfinished, or it's supposed to finish and you don't want to, something that is all over you. It's all over you. It stands for a very long time. Picked up lots of debris around. You know, when you're going through the situation and it picks up lots of stuff that you don't even want it just came along in your life, and it accumulates around you, accumulates. Now this moment, like that moment first week, and with this influencing energy, it seems, is that what you wanted? That was that how you were driven, what driving you into this month? It's your decision that you don't want it anymore. Your driving energy this month, for the beginning of this April, is I don't want it anymore. No more, done. You are doing it so decisively. You are so decisive about it. It's not that you got yourself into this. It's not circumstantial. It's not circumstances around you. You are very aware of what is going on around you and that you don't want it. Like you've been dealing with something that is unpleasant, and you've been dealing with these worries and stuff around you. Because you wanted to, because you agreed to, because you promised to, for some reason you did. At this point you say, no more. That's it. I hope that you understand that it is very intentional. It's intentional. It is feeling, oh, I'm dead now. I feel dead, but you've done it. It's over. You've done it. Beautiful new things that will show immediately. Usually we do things like that. We decide that we're going to cut the situation off, or people, or whatever it is for you. We're cutting it off, and it's over. We make decision like that. Just because we saw it, something else is coming. There is a glimpse of something else that is good. So then we said, all right, now you've got down there, is new day is coming. This one is over. I said, over. Forever. The death card. Now after that, it seems that second week, this is lots of energies in here. It's mental, but it's a lots of, I feel it's like a drainage. Look at this, you feel drained after all of it. Doesn't matter, it's done, it's good, everything will be better, much better, goes fantastic this side. You will be feeling drained, your energy exhausted. And second week shows me just that. Like you would like to move forward. Yeah, it's over. Now you're supposed to move forward with new situation, with new idea, or something else. But then you're not sure. Not because it's a difficult choice, but I think just because you're exhausted, just because you cannot put yourself together. You know, now there's still perhaps small things that you still need to finish here and there. This reminiscence of this old situation that you want to complete. There's still this conversation, unpleasant conversation, something that is not in harmony. You yourself, you are not in harmony. You cannot make your decision. This isn't energy that lasts for long. Obviously we have the World card in here, we've got Six of Wands. We're progressing very quickly, Taurus. You are progressing here quickly, but this second week, as I said, and it's very natural to be like that, this energy is very natural to have after something that is so exhausting and you're expecting to go to something much bigger. Look at it, something big is coming, the world, the strength. Look at this, how you progressing rapidly this side. I'll talk about that just now. I'm just wanted to point for this second week, whatever that is, mind it. Don't be discouraged. It's only temporarily. This energy is very short-living. Two of Pentacles, it's short-lived energy. Unpleasant, you know, that's kind of, you pretend, oh, it's all right, doesn't matter, I'll make decision, I'll do that, I'll do both things, I'll do all 3 or 5 things. But it is confusion. It's not pleasant. It's uncomfortable. That uncomfortable situation. And I think it's just because you needed actually rest. You needed rest, but you wanted to move forward. You didn't want to rest, you wanted to move forward, and that's how it's found you. You were not ready, like physically, like mentally. I think it was too exhausting. It drained too much energy, this situation. This Death, Queen of Swords, these things here took so much energy out of you. And instead of taking rest, you're moving forward immediately. Yes, I was waiting to finish with this so I can move forward. Maybe you are obligated. Maybe that is obligation for you to move forward. But you will feeling like, oh, I'm not up to it. I'm up to nothing right now. But you will trying, you know. Anyway, second week. It's temporarily, it will pass, short-lived energy. You going now. Third week, the World. Fourth week, the Strength card. Lovely, lovely. The World is paired with your... This is completion. You know, you are completed. Definitely with the Death card down there. You are completing something. But you understand, with the, you know, World card is a womb that is producing immediately something else. You immediately are building on something very productive, you look at this is on a high status thing. This is, and it's a job, it's career, something like that. Definitely once a day you are immediately showing yourself in full force, in full power. Look at yourself, very stable, very stable. You see what I'm saying? So second week, if you can take the couple of days off, take days off. If not, just let it be whatever it is. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter, but moves you forward. Everything is going way that, yeah, it's going, doesn't it? You're moving forward with a lovely, stable energy of Six of Wands. It's kind of pride in here, it's status, it's recognition, it's upgrade, it's going to a higher level, going to being promoted, things like that. With the World card, something is completed, gone off your way, another thing is coming in full force. And it's kind of, when you're changing the jobs, you know, I'll just give you an example. Maybe you try to do two different things or something. Anyway, but when you kind of try changing the jobs and you resign down there and, you know, and it was difficult and it was lots still to finish, and you move into another job and you immediately down there in a top position. You see, after all this tiring and stress and oops, you get it there. You manage. You finish all and you are now in your chair, in your office. Third week of April. Now, the Strength card and Eight of Wands, it tells me, you know, if you have your private business, you're gonna be moving forward. Your career is moving forward. You look at this Strength card. Everything is so expansive in here. Number 8. Lots of courage. Let me tell you, Eight of Wands, it is lots of communications. Lots of communication. Big negotiation. Communication. But look at, in a way, in this strong but gentle way, it's like you are now this master negotiator in here. And then Eight of Wands also can be the situation that you're suddenly dealing with. Sudden moment, but maybe travel, maybe something that comes suddenly, simply situation just comes in front of you, just appears in front of you, just out of from your mind or from somebody else. This situation comes up. It's positive, don't take me wrong, everything is positive with Eight of Wands. It's much, it's just much, whatever it is. Communication, jobs, people, whatever it is, it's a lot and it's sudden. You know, like it's heavy. This energy is rather heavy and it feels like a bit scary. Also, they said Eight of Wands is travel. Just bring into yourself that feeling when you're supposed to travel by aeroplane somewhere overseas. That kind of heavy feelings. Yes, you've got this tremor that you go into a new place and you're kind of happy, but it is a bit of a fear there as well, because it's kind of big, it's massive. You sit in an aeroplane for a long time, 10 hours. You see what I'm saying? A bit strength needed. You collect your strength to deal with that. It's kind of much. It's good. You've got all your courage. You've got all your strength. You are calm. You collect it. If it's negotiation, you will be, as I said, master negotiate. If you travel something, it's going to be far. Another time zone or something like that. But it seems to me it's all kind of business, kind of negotiation, kind of career, things like that. You're moving drastically from one point to another, and you're doing it consciously. You want to do it. You've done it. This kind of situation influencing energy in the first week, that it was a bit draining. It took lots of energy from you. This was a bit... that was a strain in that. I really feel like that. But you knew what you're doing. You definitely knew what you're doing. You did it consciously. It was difficult. You knew it's going to be difficult, and you went for it, and you've done it. Find you in a bit this funny energy in a second week. A bit not conflicting, indecisive, not even knowing. Nothing's going well. Nothing's going well. Nothing's going. Everything is kind of begin and stop. Something else jumps. That kind of second week. I explained to you. But this third and fourth week, second part of this April, shows you, all right, it was all worth it. It was worth it. Now, we've got this heavy energy by the end of the month, in a sense. Whatever you took, now, if you're changing the job and you've got now big position and it's a big salary, but now suddenly they said you have to do so, and you have to negotiate this deal, and you have to negotiate and do that, and fly to another country. Suddenly, that what you got, the big things that you achieve, you have to work for it. You're working for it. Not backing off, straight card, great energy there. You going full force into whatever that is, your career, your money, your business. Kind of, I feel like it's something like business, like big, like something big. Lovely Taurus. I really like it, particularly second part. Though if depends how. If it was something that it was really. Bugging you for a long time, and it was very unpleasant, and there was heartache there and hard time for you, and you finish with that, perhaps that moment for you gonna be blessing. But anyway, it's a good month for you, Taurus. Enjoy it.